Okay, it says we're live, so hello, welcome. My hair is super fluffy today because it was air drying and I brushed it out. I should not have. Um, but anyway, hello, welcome. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and tie it up. Um, so yesterday was a day of like doing errands. Um, I had a return to do at Walmart, the good old Walmart, where there's always somebody there who's dressed interestingly, or you overhear something and it's kind of mind boggling. Anyway, so yesterday was a day when I had a return to do at Walmart. And as I walked to the return counter, I heard someone who was sitting on one of the benches outside the restroom. Um, she was on the phone. She was like, "I didn't sign up to be a witness. You signed me up." And I was like, "What?" So immediately my brain started concocting scenarios of like, what was she not technically signed up for as a witness, but like, what had she witnessed? What kind of court case would it be? What kind of trial? And then my brain started trying to come up with something. And so then I went to another store because I had to get groceries at a different store. And so on the way there, I was thinking of ways that I could start this unwilling witness story. Um, and like, what kind of scenario would that be? Um, and so far, I think I have a witness who is sort of who's being called as a witness um, from both sides. Um, so I'm thinking like syndicate, mafia, mob, and government, and like how you wouldn't want to be a witness for either one of them because, especially when both of them want you as a witness. Uh, and so now my brain is like trying to um, like fully flesh out this idea of um, this character being the star witness for like the trial of the decade, and like whose side is she gonna pick? And like how is she related? How did she get wrapped up in all of this mess? And so now my brain does not want to revise the story that I am currently supposed to be working on. Now my brain is like fully invested in like wanting to get some details for this witness story down. And I'm like, do I just go ahead and like try and brainstorm and discovery write and see where it goes? Or do I like be a disciplined author and try and revise the crap out of? And so like, but I really, I think we all know where this is going. Like the shiny idea, the shiny new idea, the the plot bunny has lured me in. And so I think I'm probably going to be working a good bit on trying to nail down some of this witness story. So yeah, that's where that's where I am. That's where so like, and I was telling myself essentially like the first sentence as I was driving between the Walmart and the grocery store. Um and I was like, I really hope that like once I'm done driving, I remember to put this in the notes on my phone. I did not, but I did remember it today. So I was like, okay, this is a good sign. This is a good sign, but I can't lose it again because if I lose it again, then it's gone. Um, so yeah. So now I'm trying to figure out um where this story is going and how this story came about. So I'm like, do I want Do I want this to be like a pure thriller or mystery? Do I want it to be a romance? If so, like which side of the romance does she fall on? Does she fall onto the law-abiding side of romance, or does she fall under the sort of mafia side of romance? So I'm like, where do I want to go with this? It is not going to be a why choose though, because that's just not, I don't generally enjoy the why choose genres or like trope as much. Not genre, trope. So it's not going to be a why choose. I say that and then watch it turn out to be that way. But no. So I'm like, do I have her be a nanny and like witness something with the kids? But then like, how does the kid then tie into whatever it is that the government wants to know? Anyway, I'm going to figure it out. But it's going to take me a little bit. So anyway, Diamond says, hello. Hey, everyone. Good afternoon. Hope your Wednesday is going good. You're going to be reading a story on Wattpad today. You've not picked one out yet. We'll tell you in a bit. If you enjoy Wattpad, and this is for several of you, you may also enjoy a website called Novel Updates. And those are translated mostly Asian stories, I would say, but there are some others, but most of the ones on there are translated from like Chinese, Korean, Japanese, etc. There's a couple of Thai, I know, and a couple of Indonesian. But anyway, so they are a lot of the mangas and manhwas that Diamond has mentioned sometimes also have novels, and the novels will be translated farther ahead. So novelupdates.com, it's free membership, but essentially that is where people will post links to their blogs where they are currently translating a novel. Usually they're fan translations. Sometimes they're machine translated with a little bit of editing. I try and find the ones that the websites that are translating with the author's permission, because I find those a little bit, usually they're more professional. If they're like seeking out the author's permission, they're usually a little bit more professional about how they translate as well. So you can also find those kind of websites and reputable translators through the through that website. So I find them fun. But anyway, it is a large time sink as well. But that's usually where I get my my web novel fix, or however. So I usually go through novel updates. Anyway, Kagehime says, hi, hello. And also let me say hello to your avatar because adorable. So cute. Anyway, Laura says, hello. How are you? Hello, Lady Midnight is here. Hello. Becca is here. Hello. Welcome. Monique is here. Hello, everybody. Hello. You have a bowl of spaghetti with mushrooms. I had mushrooms, tomatoes, and Parmesan chicken for lunch. That was what I had. She definitely witnessed a detective paying off informants. That probably will be part of it, and probably one of the reasons why she would not necessarily trust the government, right? You love getting ideas from overhearing conversations. Me too. Sometimes if I go to write in a coffee shop, I'll put my earbuds in, but I won't play anything because I don't want people to know I'm listening and like eavesdropping. So yeah. Kagehime says that idea sounds cool, like in the House of Usher. Yes. Sometimes you just got to go with the shiny idea. I mean, right? Francis is hopping in and out to boop the like button, and you give your vote to chess. Excellent. Thank you. yes, today we have Scrabble, chess, and checkers as the poll for the day. Diamond decided on finding home. It's a fantasy story with werewolves. Ooh, nice. Elizabeth says hello. Hello, welcome. The story sounds good. You like it? Excellent. Good. hopefully I can figure it out. Elizabeth says I came in halfway and want to know the rest too. Excellent. Good. Rachel says, hi, you're hopping in before taking a little bit of an eyeball break. You've been going for a while on the Dante's Inferno chapter for book 3, Demons and Disaster. I love that. You love Asian and Thai stories. Thanks. Check it out. Excellent. Good. Yay. Monique says, I'm going to make a social media post sharing a snippet from chapter 17 of My Ex is a Vampire. Lovely. Okay, you love Coram web novels, but unfortunately the translations are often painful to go through. Yeah. Can't really complain though, as they're usually a volunteer project. Yeah. And that's a Korean. Okay. I was like, I didn't know if this was a special website or a, yes. Okay. But yeah, there are quite a few that are translated, machine translated for sure. And there are some that are well edited. So it's kind of like you have to check and see. And one of the things about, here, let me just. Okay, so let's see. Where is... Okay, so I know this one has a manga or manhwa adaptation. I found this one before I knew that the adaptation was happening. But anyway, so let me just show you what, and I think I might have shown this one before. But anyway, so on novel updates, you can make lists and move them between. So like if you're currently reading, want to read different categories or genres, they'll tell you the genres they fall into. They'll have tags. Recommendations of, if you like this book, here are some others that you may enjoy. People that have put them on recommendation lists, sort of like playlists, I suppose. It has ratings, and a lot of times if the translation, am I sharing this? Yes. Okay. A lot of times if the translation is bad, usually you will have more 1s and 2s. And it also tells you the status in the country of origin, as to like how much is it completely finished being written, yes or no. Has it been completely translated? No. So it means it's an ongoing translation. This is the release frequency of like how often the translation groups update it. And then there are the reviews. So, and some of them have spoilers, some of them don't. But then, so you have the date of update, translation group, chapter, and then you have a little checkbox so that you can mark where you are leaving off. So if you would like check it and you want to come back in 2 weeks, you can see how many chapters you have to read. So I find it a pretty user-friendly website in terms of being able to use it. And so yeah, but anyway, so I recommend it. But yeah, anyway, I have no idea where I left. Rachel says, oh, I'm not the only eavesdroppers with your earphones in. Correct, you are not. You are not. Lady Midnight says, I'm going to be outlining today. Excellent. So I guess I'm going to be either brainstorming or outlining. We'll figure it out as well. So Cool Gamer is here as well. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. All right. So we need a card. You need a card for the day. All right, Grasshopper. Take a leap of faith. We are all young grasshoppers, right? According to the Karate Kid. Is that the one the young grasshopper is in? Or is that Mulan? This is a really bad. My brain just doesn't want to make that connection, apparently. Anyway, Mom Maggie, hello, welcome. Today we have the grasshopper. Right now, you are poised to jump up into the next level of your life and move forward into something even better than you could have imagined. When the grasshopper appears, it is a fortuitous time to take a leap into the unknown, for the grasshopper represents the innovative spirit that says, why not? And has faith in the powers of creation. You're being called to trust that this is the right time to go with that idea, that relationship, or that situation. Take risks, for abundance in all forms will show up for you. Wondrous things await when the grasshopper appears. You are not going to go backwards, so listen to your intuition rather than your fearful ego that resists any change and clings worriedly to what was. Luck is on your side. Jump up and forward with confidence, for the spirit has so much in store if only you take that leap. So there you go. Perfect pull for shiny new idea. So yeah, perfect pull for me. Hopefully you also get something out of it. Monique pulled the star from your Buffy tarot deck. Ooh, star can also be aspirations and dreams. So you pulled, so Lady Midnight pulled skunk and magnolia. It means protection. Ooh, nice. Excellent. I like that. All right. We now have our card. I have a shiny new idea. So let me go ahead and pull up my document. And get ready to share a timer. All right. We're going to there we go. Present, share screen, share, make it big. Put the banner up. No, it was from Kung Fu. He was called Grasshopper when he was at the temple. I think it's been years. Okay. I couldn't remember what it was from, so thank you. Thank you, Cool Gamer. You are also awesome. All right, let's do this. 1, save your document if you've already been working today. If not, again, now's a great time to pull up whatever document you think you're going to be working on. 2, make sure you have a sip of whatever it is that you're hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 minutes. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I may. Okay. I made some progress on the brainstorming. So I'm trying to come up with a name for our main character for this witness story. So I've picked out 4 that I think would be okay. I wanted them to sound I guess Italian American, Italian or Italian American, sort of very feminine names, I guess. So Luisa, Isabella, Rosa, or Adelina. So if you have a preference for one of those names, let me know. Initially, I was thinking either an L or an A name, but I really also I like Isabella and Rosa as well. So again, Luisa, Isabella, Rosa, or Adelina. So anyway, how are we doing? Stacy is just dropping in to hit the like button. You're going through caffeine withdrawal. Oh no. And you're so tired and cannot focus on anything, so you're going to listen to an audiobook. So fair enough. Yes. And Monique was using that sprint to eat your lunch. Done with lunch now. You're going to fix some details in chapter 17. Excellent. Paget is here. Hey, boob to the like. Checkers is what's up. Yes, between Scrabble, chess, and checkers, we have a pretty tight race in terms of second place. They're very even at the moment. So if you have a preference for those, also remember to vote in the poll. Demon says the story you're reading on is pretty good so far. You're on chapter 5 already. Nice. So again, these are the 4 names that I was thinking about. For our witness who didn't sign herself up to be a witness, but has been kind of shoehorned into this position. So describe this character. I don't know yet. A lot of times the physical descriptions of this character come later. Today is me figuring out what the situation is in terms of how did this character get into this situation. So this is the witness between the syndicate mafia group and the government. Both sides want her to be a witness because both sides think that she's going to be their key to victory. So yeah. Lady Midnight has gotten most of the Save the Cat beat sheet done, and that's impressive. I'm over here still waffling over choices. You're trying to add tiny details about the dress that Jane wears for the ballroom scene, as well as the dress that the Duchess wears. Nice. Adelina is a nice name. Okay, so you like Adelina. Lady Midnight likes Louisa. Morgan, hello. Hello. Is this a young or old character? I feel like sort of on the younger side, I suppose. Yeah. You associate Rosa and Adelina with younger people rather than Isabella or Louisa. Isabella and Louisa are definitely more vintage names, that's for sure. But there's a lot of people that have sort of vintage names, I guess. So Anyway, I don't know. I'm still confused. I don't know which name to pick. Anyway, you're a chess girl, mostly because you played it with your dad as a kid. Also, you're a writer who can't spell. Yes. Same. You like Alessia, nicknamed Allie, more than Adelina, nicknamed Lena or Addie. Hmm. That's an option, but I feel like I kind of like Adelina a little bit better for. Isabella and Louisa are both used in Encanto. Okay. Adelina reminds you of a patient you had in a nursing home in the 1990s. Ah. Uh, okay, you vote for Rosa if you want an Italian American lady. Elizabeth says, I vote for Adelina. It's cute and not super common. Let's see. I'm still, I might have to look up the, I don't know. We'll see. Alessia means noble and truthful. Monique's like, make a poll. I do like Adelina. And I had initially said either an L or an A. What if I do Adelina Rose? I don't know. We'll play around with it. For right now, I think I'll go with Adelina. And just keep a note that these are my options. But yeah. So, Mom Maggie, thank you for looking it up for me. Adelina means kind one or small winged one, like a bird. Ooh, I could do something with that. Tubman says that sounds good. Yes. Okay. So for right now, temporary name until it solidifies. Adelina Rose. Yes. Okay. See, this is like naming my characters. It's like one of the hardest things for me. So yes. Okay. All right. Now that we have settled, our witness's name is going to be Adelina Rose. I'll still have to figure out a last name, but we'll deal with that later. But yes. Okay. So now we have a name for our reluctant witness. All right. So now that I have that, I'm going to dive back in and and get some more decisions and brainstorming done. Hopefully. There we go. Present, share screen, make it big. Change the banner. Second sprint, as always, is the self-promo sprint. So if you have something you want to promote, pop that in the chat. Make sure that if you have books for sale on Amazon, your website, wherever, you let us know where to find the books and find you. Mom Maggie, going back to your ebook, Last in Beechwood Harbor, Magical Mysteries Collection. Gotcha. Okay. All right, let's do this. 1, save your document. Save. 2, make sure you take a sip of whatever it is you're hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine or roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. We have made some more progress. I'm hoping that this will make sense when I read it back later, because I'm kind of hopping around. But hopefully it will make sense. Okay. Need to. Oops. Okay, and what did I get the first sprint? I don't even know. Okay. So we are now at just under 2,000 for the day so far, which is not a bad place to be. Not a bad place to be, that's for sure. Okay, I somehow managed to adjust my Zoom. Okay. Anyway, don't forget to do self-promo. Thank you very much, Mom Maggie, for the link parade. That's very much appreciated. Please make sure that you are subscribed and following the fellow writers in the list. Follow your fellow spreaders. Hashtag Indie Authors Unite. Here is Diamond's channel. Here is Elizabeth's channel. Here is Monique's channel. Here is Morgan's channel. Here is Lady Midnight's channel. Monique has posted the snippet from your novel that you mentioned on Monday. Nice. Here's Paget's channel. Here is Stacy's channel. Here is Cool Gamer's second channel. Here is Rachel's channel. Here is Lassie Susie's. I know I'm mispronouncing this, but I could also be Lacey Susie. Anyway, please tell me how you pronounce this. Here is Francis's channel. Here is Kagehime's channel. Here is Becca's channel. Here is Laura's channel. Here is Mama Maggie's channel. Here is Mama Maggie's Amazon page. And here is Mama Maggie's Inkit, where all of the drafts are free. And there are new chapters 3 times a week. Here is Rachel D. Adams' Dragon Tasker series on Amazon. There's the link for that. Rachel says, thank you very much. Oh, yes. Here's my tarot journals. Thank you. Yes. Rachel says, just walk back in. How are you, Mama Maggie? You have reached the next level. You tried putting your reading glasses on over top your regular glass. Oh, no. Mom Maggie says, another day, another migraine. Oh, no. You really need to be editing and formatting so you can publish your Greek myth Spartan Chimera this month, but you are not certain that will happen. Rachel has also had some wild and new med hangovers recently, but you're feeling a bit better today, so you're using it to dive into book 3 of the main series. Mom Maggie also relates to the glasses. You are wearing your distance glasses on your head and wearing your reading glasses and looking for both of them yesterday. Oh, no. Tessa says, I'm just arriving. You are on another stream and writing your prompts as usual. You're on the last one now, unless you find another one to do, and that leaves you with the memoir. You're slowly tackling it. It's exciting. You've done that too, in terms of the looking for the glasses that you're wearing or have on top of your head. Yes. Mom Maggie and Rachel say hi to Tessa. Here is Tessa's channel. Tessa says hi back. Lady Midnight says, so the fanfic that you're outlining is going to be a trilogy. What have I done? You have expanded your story world. You have world built. Diamond says it's good so far. but it's on the third. Okay, your story is going good so far, but you're listening to music next. Thog says, good morning. Good morning. Hello. Yes, this is, yes, we always feel like we bite off more than we chew, right? Rachel says, hi to Thog. Lady Midnight says, I don't mind. I'd rather write a series. It gives you more time to expand the universe. Yes, exactly. Marcella says, it just made myself an ice cap and tuned in towards the end of that sprint. Excellent. Well, welcome. Rachel got 1,800 words so far in this scene. Nice. Tessa just finished your last prompt, so that leaves the memoir. You're not excited about working on it, though. Oh, no. JK says, hello. What's everybody working on? I'm working on a shiny new idea. That's what I'm working on. Heather says, hello. Hello. Welcome. Rachel is still working on book 3. Here is Paget's books. The Amazon link for that. Here is JK's channel. Thog is currently watching your cat stalk a squirrel. JK doesn't have anything on your YouTube channel, but you do have a coffee. So here is that. Monique needs some feedback on the description you just wrote. The female vampire had dark auburn hair and wore a purple dress with a wide skirt and black lace all over it. Okay. Do you not like the term vampiress? You could eliminate the word female and just say vampiress. Had dark auburn hair and wore a purple dress with a wide skirt and black lace all over it. Is there like an era of style that this dress is? Because you could call to mind a particular era. So if you wanted to say like a Regency era, purple and lace dress. Again, it could be up to you if you are into that fashion. If you are into fashion enough to know or care to research enough to know which era of dress, or if it is a modern thing. You could also start with the description of the dress. If the dress is what catches your character's attention first, and then they can swap to face if you want. It doesn't necessarily have to start with the vampiress. It could just be like the flash of purple with black lace attracted so-and-so's attention in her eyes, then his or her eyes then traveled up to the dark auburn hair and the, whatever tone of skin and makeup and jewelry and that kind of stuff. Here are Joanne's books. Excellent. Is that detailed enough to create an image in your head? I mean, it creates an image, yes, but it may not be the image you want. I don't know. It depends on what you're trying to convey. JK says to Mom Maggie, oh no, hope you feel better in terms of the migraines. Here's Thog's channel. Thog says, all the squirrel ran up the tree and cussed at my cat. Yes, they do that. Rachel says, I've got this amazing scene I just introduced, but it's very long, so not sure if you should cut some. Are there aspects of the scene that you could cut that would leave it just as amazing? JK says to Thog, oh no. Did the kitty come back sulking? Here is Heather's link tree. La Susie is fine doing another. Okay, excellent. Okay, Thank you. Doing another essay today, going much better than Monday. Yay! Or maybe researching the origin of Red Riding Hood is just more fun for me. I mean, that is absolutely fun and a fantastic topic to research. So, Tessa says hi back to Rachel. Mom Maggie says hi to Thog and Heather. No, he just saw you watching and his tail started whipping. Oh, so cute. How is the beta feedback going? To JK. Heather, here's Heather's YouTube channel. Thog says one of those little darlings left an entire tail by your truck one morning. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. More than shedding, I'm assuming. JK's story is going really well. Thanks for asking. The beta readers are providing really helpful feedback. You're just hoping that you can be done incorporating said feedback in a month or less. That mama with all the links. Yes, exactly. Okay, so Thog is suggesting she wore purple and black lace dress with her auburn hair cascading over her shoulders. Yes, it's also another way to do it. And yes. Pedja says, finished my new edits from the developmental editor and somehow have an extra 3K words. Oh no! Is this on the story that you were cutting? You had such a hard time cutting down to like 95,000? Is this that same story? The website you based the dress on is described as a Renaissance fair Marie Antoinette Gregorian style dress. Well, that's not very helpful because that's a lot of different things in one. Paget says, I'm starting to wonder if I'm too focused on the length having to be a certain range. I don't know. I mean, if you are needing all of the things that are in there, perhaps, if you want to spend more time doing the editing and the word choice and you think that time is well served, then it's fine. You could also replace the last and with a comma. I have lost where we were. In other words, you could grammatically shake up the sentence. Vampire says dark auburn hair complemented the purple under the black lace of her dress. There's also a way to do that too. Yes. JK also likes Mom Maggie's suggestion. I think you'll add the detail. The dress looks straight out of the 19th century. Also a good option. Yes. Heather likes that detail. Becca says, just finished exercising and showering, but I'm so happy I got it done for the day. Woohoo! Yes. Excellent. Good, good. Female vampire's dark auburn hair complemented the purple under the black lace of her dress. Yes, which looked like something straight out of the 19th century. Yes. I feel like that is much, much better and less awkward somehow. It makes more sense in my brain. Yes. But those are, yeah, like Mama, yeah, the listing is all very, very different styles of dress. It's just like how many keywords can you pop into things that people might buy something if you stuck it in those categories type of thing. Okay. Anyway, let's do another sprint. Let's do another sprint. All right. Do. 1, save your progress. 2, make sure that you sip and hydrate. Cheers. Three, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, how do we do? How did we do? I'm getting some more details down. Okay. All right. In one more sprint, we will hit 3K for the day, which would be great. So if y'all want to stick around for a fourth sprint, I'm going to do a fourth sprint so that I can get a little bit more done with this brainstorming session. But yeah. There was some discussion about the fashion and the eras and centuries and all that kind of fun stuff. Lady Midnight thought you were going to the doctor today, but you had to reschedule the appointment. And you were probably like doing all the things in anticipation of going to the doctor's today. I'm sorry you had to reschedule. Monique says, note from your beta reader and editor, they both want me to have Andy elaborate a bit on his backstory, but in a way that moves the story forward. Yeah. Because you need to have his backstory should inform his character motivation of like why he is acting the way he does and what he wants out of life or thinks he wants out of life. And sort of like how he will reach said goal. His desire, his goal, his whatever. Okay. Yes. You might take a break after the sprint and tackle this chapter after an hour. Gotcha. Becky did some brainstorming. Good. Mom Maggie is cleaning the kitchen or was cleaning the kitchen. Speaking of which, I was just thinking about this. My sister-in-law's practice, they had super high winds in the area, and it knocked the power out to the doctor's office building. And so they waited for a while, but the power did not come back on. And so they sent her home to do teledocking. So I don't know if some of the later appointments she could just take care of over the phone, or if it was just like a different setup. But yeah, so sometimes you have things like that. So hopefully your doctor's appointment will be a convenient rescheduling for you. But sometimes it just goes haywire. You also almost got the beat sheet done. Yay. Having trouble figuring out how you want book 1 to end. Do you want it to stand alone, or do you want it to end on a cliffhanger? Those are sort of two very different ways that you can end things. And I, for one, am kind of always in favor of like a solid ending, rather than a cliffhanger. But yeah. Tessa says, created a new design on Canva for a post. You're procrastinating working on the memoir. It happens. It happens. Diamond enjoyed that sprint, listening to music and doing tarot. You will stay for a fourth sprint. You'll be doing tarot cards for fun for that. Rachel says, I only have 2 more pages on this to go. Nice. Excellent. Hopefully the last sprint will help then. But yes, let's do one last sprint. One last sprinty sprint. And hopefully, there we go. Put Present, share screen, share screen. This one, share, make it big. That did not make it big. What happened? There we go. You're tempted to make it a cliffhanger. I mean, cliffhangers do work. They do work. They make people want to read the next thing. So yeah, up to you. All right, let's do this. 1, save your document and all the wonderful progress that we are making today. 2, take a sip. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. We have definitely reached the 3K point for today. A lot of this is just chaotic brainstorming, for sure. Um, all right, so we are now up at 271,000 for the year. Not bad. Anyway, but I think that is going to be it for sprint wise right now. I'm probably going to swap over to doing some revision of the other project now that I have some brainstorming down. So yeah. Anyway, chaotic brainstorming was successful for me. Hopefully it was also for you. Kate M came in. You're at work, popping in and out, still liking to get some words done on your slow time. Marcellus was at the end of the previous sprint, said, you think you're figuring out how to work with the wannabe mean girls into your story, especially the one who may have a redemption arc. Rachel finished the chapter you were working on, but is going to go take an eyeball break. Mom Maggie has taken care of the things around the house and is now going to go lay down and hopefully get rid of the migraine. Becca is also in the chaotic brainstorming mode as well. Yes. Diamond says, awesome. I hope you got what you needed. I did. Thank you. Hope you did as well. See you on Friday afternoon. See you on Friday. Yes. Lady Midnight got the beat sheet done. Yay! You went with the cliffhanger ending. What you have in mind is really good. Excellent. I'm glad. Dog says, yay, sprints. Thanks for those. You're welcome. Tessa ended up taking care of your pre-dinner vital signs check, blood sugar, blood pressure, etc. You also posted the canvas design to Instagram. Lovely. Marcella got an initial 176 words to finish off. The wannabe mean girls may not be so mean after all. Well, isn't that why they're wannabe mean girls instead of actual mean girls? All right, y'all. Thank you very much for the assistance. Thank you for helping me decide on Adelina Rose. And also, let's end the poll. 52% of us prefer Scrabble. And then 25% say checkers and 22% say chess. So Scrabble, checkers, chess. That is the option. For next time, what do I have for next time's poll? Yes. Puzzles or arts and crafts. So that's going to be our Friday poll. Heather worked on a pitch, looked at notes for Substack, and did some YouTube admin. Lovely. Excellent. All good things. All right, y'all. Don't forget to save all of your documents. I'm going to save both my brainstorming and my revision, even though I haven't done anything in the revision. I'm going to save my word tracker. And yeah, it's all saved now. Is it any mystery why a chat full of writers prefer Scrabble? It's not really a mystery. No, I don't think so. So, all right, y'all. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see y'all in the chats. If not, I will see y'all on Friday. So yeah. Mom Maggie says, I have several puzzles that I have never put together because I can't do them since your stroke. Ooh. I wonder, is that sort of like pattern recognition that is compromised, or I never thought to ask why my grandfather, I don't think I ever saw him do a puzzle, and he had a stroke before I was born. Interesting. They come from the Audubon Society and they're too pretty to get rid of. Could you have somebody else finish them and then you could just like Mod Podge and frame them? uh, if you, I don't know if you could get your kids to do the puzzle work for you, but that might be an option. Your brain sees the pile of tiles and as a single object and not as individual pieces. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay. During the session, you finished one whole paragraph on top of disorganized bullet points, but it was fun being here. I'm glad. I am glad. But at least you got some progress done. So, you haven't been able to talk anybody into doing that for you. You have tried, though. Oh, well, hopefully you can eventually convince them. But yeah. All right, y'all. Thank you very much. I will see y'all soon. Don't forget to save, sip, stretch, and snack breaks if you need them. All that kind of stuff. All right. Bye.